Hello guys and welcome another day, another zombie survivors. This is Brodock here. We're just gonna be playing another build. We're kind of gonna go back to the build that we actually did before. Let's go ahead and check this out here real quick. So we're gonna go ahead and end up starting off with the SWAT. We're gonna have SWAT tank. Now the build we did before, we did have the medic, but I want to still, like I said again, stay away from trying to get the medic. So we're gonna go ahead and go for the SWAT tank and hunter, or the huntress in this case. I want, because of the reload speed, the rapid fire, I want to see what we're looking at in our damage. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this. Last video we did, I made a list of items that are available. We're looking for certain types of items that I want to go ahead and get to. So but like I said again, let's get started. So reason why we started off with the hunter, with the SWAT, because his because his increased reload speed is 20% when you start off with them. Now if I would have picked the tank, it would have gave me 40 armor, which overall I was looking at, it just wasn't appealing. I want to do some more testings and find out how much armor really does like help. So we're gonna check that out later on. But we also, if I would have did the huntress, she would have gave me 10% crit chance, which is good. It is good. It's really good. But I felt like the reload speed, 20% reload speed, is just a tad bit better. So especially when it affects, you know, all of them, I wanna see. Now we are gonna go ahead and try out just not upgrading. So we want to save one of the banishes, right? Because we want to keep, once we get our tank, we want to keep that guy just with the shotgun, right? So right now our goal is to try to get as much points and everything else and start leveling things up as fast as we can. The faster we can start leveling up and getting our guy, the better, right? And that's what we want. All right, so let's see here. Pistol, we want to get that. I love the assault rifle. The assault rifle is really good. The sniper, I have to test out the sniper. I've heard people saying that, you know, it feels very underwhelming even with the reload speed, but I want to know with the reload speed and the firing rate how that feels, right? So if we increase the firing rate as with the reload speed, how that feels. But I mean, still the assault rifle is just, it's just gonna be blasting. It's just blasting. We love that. We love to see that. So, oh, I ran into that one. Bad. All right. So our first one, what we want to see here, want to see one of the good ones, right? Ring of power or something like that. I'm not. Plated armor is not what I want to see. This is something I don't. Now, magazine clip is one I want to go ahead and get because it's gonna reduce our reload time. So that's a good thing. We want this. We're okay with this. Leveling up grants you 3 seconds of that just not worth it. So I'm gonna banish plot armor. I'm debating about this because if we get more levels or XP, we get more, you know, higher levels, but we're gonna see how far we can go. But magazine clip, let's do it. All right, that's 15%. You know, that it's looking good, and we want this. We want this. All right, so like I said again, just trying to boost up ricochet or boost up my weapon. There's our first guy. Now we didn't get the ring of power or the item chest. Is that what's called? Yeah, item chest. Those are the two things I would like to get at the very beginning, and we didn't get that. So, excuse me. We did not end up getting those, so that's unfortunate. That eventually we, you know, the RNG is just gonna get us sometimes, and we really can't, you know, we can't help it, right? So we'll see if we get one of those days that we'll just have like that perfect game. But until the meantime, our goal right now is just to kind of test out some builds, see how it feels. I know we've done this before with the tank and the SWAT, but I never assault rifle. Yes, we went that. I want to see how it is with the hunter. So now we go ahead and add some more crit to it. We're gonna, you know, it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts. We'll get this helicopter strike. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we can start leveling up our ricochet. So I'm looking at here right now. Okay, we're level 15, right? So we're at level 15, and yeah, we're still kind of collecting. I want to see when the level starts slowing down. That's what I want to see. When does leveling up slows down? Okay, first of all, don't need the money lucky bill. That can go away. Lifesteal, not impressed with. Maybe later on, because we don't have what do you call it, we're not gonna have the medics, so this might help out later, and so can the chocolate box, right? But as of right now, we're not worried about that, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. There we go. Item chest. Awesome. All right. I know we have the fire rate, but this is the one we want. Now we want to banish this one. I know, like I said again, 10% just doesn't seem like it's really, no. But we're getting that item chest. And once again, banishing items is probably one of the things we want to start doing, because it gives us more room to find other items, right? Because, you know, we don't want to get a bad item or get a couple bad items on there and then realize like, oh my gosh, we could have, you know, got something else out of it and just make the run a lot harder. So all right, here we go. We don't need anybody just yet, and on top of that, we want the tank anyway. So let's go ahead and put the turret down. Turret's gonna be good. I like the turret. And it's just gonna be blasting as we go, and we're just still kicking. We're just kicking, killing some zombies. Okay. All right. Getting in here. Ricochet. Last point of ricochet, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. That's a good thing. Look at that. This is good. This is really good. We're looking good. We're feeling good. I really want to see. I really want to test out this. How much armor is going to protect us? All right, let's see here. Like, can we take like a full boss hit if we have that armor up? You know, that's what I'm kind of wondering. There's still so much I want to test out. I want to still see what makes sense on here. All right. Well, obviously, potato is gonna be bye-bye. So, goodbye. Now, this is gonna be interesting here too. Because we have the Huntress, she's gonna increase our crit by a lot, and with that, that's gonna give us our weapon reload time and weapon firing rate much more. Like, it's gonna be insane. So this is one of the ones that we're required to have, or at least I think we're required to have. So we're gonna test this out. I'm excited to see how much damage we get to do. Now, like I said again, survivability is going to be a big thing, but we're going to go with the greater offense is the best defense kind of route and see how far we can get. Now, my last game I did that did not have the medic didn't last for very, very long. So it did kind of, and that's just because I was careless. It's honestly because it's careless. Right? You can actually do this without trying to take so much damage. A lot of kiting, a lot of movement, things like that. So it's really just gotta pay attention, gotta move around, gotta watch your surroundings, right? You gotta make a path for yourself. I mean, there was no reason because we had the huntress dropping down her decoy, right? So there's no reason for us to, you know, not be able to farm around. We had the ghost, oh no, sorry, the engineer dropping the shield, right, helping us move through the smaller ads. So it's one of those things that we wanna keep an eye out. Now I will say, I was doing that video around like 2 in the morning and I was exhausted. I was tired. So I'm not gonna lie, I was probably didn't put my best effort into that one. So I want to retry that one again, the dodge and cooldown reduction one. So that's something else to think. I wouldn't mind having extra banish just to have it. I know this crit hit chance is really good, and I think it's something that we're gonna need, but we don't have the huntress yet, so we'll come back to that. I wish we could pick more than one. You know what I mean? Like I wish I could pick more than one. But yes, we're gonna pick the banish hammer. I know. People always say, "Oh, why not just banish the banish hammer?" I like it. I like to banish things so that way it doesn't come back again in my item slot. You know. And my goal right here is, it's already been 6 minutes and we're trying to get as many items as possible. We got what? 4 items in 6 minutes, right? So how are we looking at? How can we do this? So almost a minute and 15 seconds. Is that right? 6 minutes? No, minute and a half. No, I was right. Yeah. So every minute and a half we get a new item. So I was right. Okay. There is the tank. Now, yep, let's go. I'm not gonna try to use a reload or anything, but there's a shotgun. I want that shotgun, baby. Let's get the shotgun going. All right, so right now I know the huntress is gonna take a minute as well too, because I've noticed as well too that leveling wise, like we really don't get too much. Now there were some games that I played, the ones that I did where I maxed out all my abilities on all 3 characters were the ones that did the whole envelope. We had the item of the envelope, congratulations letter, excuse me, that's one, congratulation letter, where when I got the training point from all the money, I got an extra, you know, level ability point. So that helped out a lot, but the thing is I don't want to use that because it's not going to be the same, right? We're gonna reroll shotgun. It's not gonna be the same because as we get more money, it's just, yeah. All right, so ooh, no, oh, I don't know. Having the rerolls can be good. Dang. You know what? Am I gonna banish this reroll? This is so hard, but yeah. Let's banish the reroll. I usually would pick it, but firing rate. This is a good thing right here. Pure 10% firing rate. So that is awesome. All right, we're still trying to look. Let's get this star here. We're not seeing a lot of enemies just yet, so this is unfortunate. All right, and we get another. All right, there we go. Another SOS. We're still just chilling here. All right, we're not worried about anybody else for the time being. All right, so we're gonna finish up the shotgun. Then we're gonna banish the pump action. We're gonna just keep the shotgun. Now, I want to do another run where we do the pump action, right? So if we do pump action, let's see how strong that is compared to the shotgun, right? That's what I want to see. All right, it says a horde event's coming, but nothing's coming. No bosses. I'm surrounding myself with this star, and just because it actually stays up for a while too, by the way. It's actually pretty insane. There's a boss. Boom. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All these guys are dying. Okay. Health potion. To use later. Master sword. Okay. So, hear me out. I know the weapon reload time is important. I do. But I feel, I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel like we want that damage. We want that 25% damage. And it's really worth losing the reload time. Now we're at 40% reload time, make it 45. But once again, we're gonna get some more. So it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. So we're gonna get the Master Sword. It's just giving us more damage. It's 25% more of what they're already doing. And it's gonna be fantastic. I love it. All right, so we're moving on. All right, so there's the pump action. So we're gonna banish that. So what I wanted to see was this. I needed to see what this is because that reload time is. Look at the reload time on that. Holy cow! So the magazine size only 2, right? Fires 8 bullets and the firing rate's 3.7, right? So that is something I want to look into later and see what we do. But we're gonna banish it. We're just gonna keep our regular shotgun. And then we're going to go with the Fury Unleash. All right, another SOS. All right. And we're moving on. Keep going. We're going to keep pushing. I really do want to see how this is going to work with the Huntress. But we'll get there when we get there. I want to more points into some things that are gonna be important. Now, since we did get to go ahead and get rid of the rest of the upgrades on the tank, that will help us out when it comes down to, you know, getting the other levels, because now it's not going to anywhere else, right? So that's always a great thing. We're gonna go with the bombing strike. That's just more DPS overall. Honestly, maybe I should start thinking about like only certain damage, right? Like maybe start thinking just, okay, we're only going to do these weapons. We're not going to do any more other abilities. See, homie pigeon would have been nice for the last one we did before. All right. Max health would be good for later on. Armor. I'm telling you, man, I just don't feel the armor. I don't feel the armor. So we're gonna banish the armor. I'm not feeling it. Like it just, I don't know. Nuts and bolts are great. That's great. Holy cow. Really, guys? Wow, really? I'm not worried about those. I'm gonna re-roll. Frying pan, more banishes. Honestly, I will take the more banishes because we're gonna need it. And none of these I don't want to banish, because if they do come in later on, and our goal right now is to try to get to that. What was, I already forgot what our last match was. I think it was like 40 something minutes or 50 minutes. It was close to the 50-minute mark. My goal right now is the 1 hour mark. Let's see if we can get the 1 hour mark. But the big thing about this one is that we are not gonna have the medic. Medic's not gonna save us, so we're probably gonna need as much. Maybe I shouldn't have actually destroyed that armor. Come to really think about it, maybe I shouldn't have done that. So we're trying to go strictly a lot of damage and try to keep everything away from us. So there'll be a point where we're gonna not be able to out damage their health, right? So they're gonna eventually come close to us, and we're gonna have to be careful. But right now it's like they're pretty much cleared out. It's really nice. Still not ready yet. Still got a lot of other things. This one's important. And maybe we do want to stay near the turret, but like, look at that turret just kind of spinning around. All right, we keep pushing. Following through. All right, there's the turret. Oh, now our item's over here. All right, bye, turret. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna re-roll all these. These are not bad. They can be helpful, but I'm not gonna use any of them. Ring of Power. Okay, so we are what time do we have right now? We're about what, under 20 minutes. We're gonna want this. We're gonna want this because that increases our damage, and that's gonna be really good. So let's get that Ring of Power. We're 11 minutes. That's actually fantastic. So that's actually a lot less than I thought. So 11 minutes. We should have another SOS. I wanted the Ring of Power a little bit earlier, but hey, we got the item chest, so that's also really good too. Now we do need the teddy bear. I do want to have the teddy bear to get that happiness, or I guess you could say is luck. Because the faster we get that, the faster we can get more buffs, more power-ups, and then we can also use that to increase our survivability as well too. So we're looking. All right, let's get the Saw in. I like having the Saw that can help us for a little bit on the melee. So if we're running into some of these smaller guys, then that way we can go ahead and yeah. Now let's get the shield. Boop. So the shield does go pretty quick, so it makes me think that that 1000 armor really means that I'm just not taking any damage, but we'll see. We're still trying to finish up with some of these other things before we get to the Huntress. All right, we're going back to where we started. I'm looking for also a magnet. See, this is why I wanted the happiness. I want this happiness because I feel like we're missing out on. There's a magnet, like a lot of different things. Bomb strike's gonna be good. All right, come on, happiness. Come on. I want to be happy. Oh, look at that. Oh, I heard his roar, his enrage, and there's no monsters. All right. Boxing gloves, actually a really good one. Boxing gloves because increase the damage 5%, which always love, and increase the firing rate. So we're not gonna say no to that. Boxing gloves is a fantastic one. Oh my gosh, man, that thing just like tore it down. All right, let's go ahead. Boom. All right, and I do see some other magnets down there. I'm just saving for later. We're still tearing through. Still tearing through things. Having no issues. Nothing really coming towards us. And it'll pick up. It'll start getting crazier and crazier. But I'm just kind of looking for, bosses right now just to get them out of the way. These little shooters are annoying, and so are the explosive. Those guys, because if I walk into that ring just by accident, it just really does a number on me. But that's just, once again, I gotta make sure I pay attention. We'll go saw blades. Ooh, I got hit. I don't want that yet. I do want a teddy bear. Show me the teddy bear. Teddy bear. I know, right? Sounds so weird. It's like, man, these guys want a teddy bear. Oh, duct tape. That is good. Okay, reload time. That's. I was gonna reroll to get a teddy bear, but that's too good to give up. Boom, pure reload time. That's what we want to see. We want to see that. Because that, if we get 2 more of those, that's 30% reload time, and that's already covering for what we need to do. So yeah, we want that. Oh, finished unleash. Unleash is done. Let's go. Ooh. So I ran backwards into something. I couldn't tell what it was, but there we go. We got the fury, and of course there's a boss. Perfect. No, we want that. We want that, right? But I want more happiness. So where's our happiness now? Our happiness is at 3.899999999. Okay. So it's barely going up. That's why we really do need that teddy bear. Now, Hopefully in the long run, you know, it goes up a little bit higher, but yeah, we're still just kind of Florida, but we did. We did. Okay. I mean, like I said, tank's doing great. Like his shotgun is amazing. Like, it does a lot of damage. Makes me wonder about other people's like first stage abilities too. Like, you know, the ghost with his katanas. I know it's a single swing, but if you can get him on a fast like recovery like that, dude, I imagine like that single swing is gonna feel more than a single swing. All right, so we get the saw blade here. Excellent. All right, teddy bear. I don't know why I would like keep saying this, but this RNG just gotta give me that teddy bear because this kid helped me a lot. Drop that bomb. We're gonna drop this bomb. There we go. No teddy bear, but the duct tape is right there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it. Another 10%. 23% reload speed. This is looking good. And this is without the fury, which is what we want. We want to do this without the fury. Alright, where's another one? Boom. Now we probably do want to start ending like later on, like as we keep kind of going on, probably cooldown reduction as well too. Just to get his fury, like his berserk up a little bit longer, right? Or come up a little bit faster, excuse me. So that's another one we want to kind of look into as well. Jeez, like it's just, I'm looking at the screen. The fury thing is just crazy. All right. Sorry. I'm just being amazed about this. We still have another. We still have one more duct tape, which I think will bring that down to, what was it? It was 27% or 23%. We have reload to 23%, right? So, if we get another one, that's 13%, and meaning that we just need something that will give us, you know, an extra 15% over, like overall. All right, so we did not get the huntress. We're gonna start kind of keeping an eye out for her because now we're getting to the last little itty bitties of the abilities, which is fine. It's okay, right? That's good, but now our main focus is gonna be like trying to get her abilities up and things like that. All right, there's the duct tape. Why is it doing this? Oh my gosh. Okay, good. This is good. This is good. Now, with a stick, I'm gonna go ahead and banish. I don't want to see that ever again. Don't ever show up in my screen again. We're gonna go ahead and take that duct tape and 13%. So in all reality, what do we need? We need to get, what is it? Reload time. We need solar panel. Solar panel would be a good one. And also another one would be the magazine clip. So now we do have one of the magazine clips. It does reduce something else, but if I don't know if it's I think the magazine clip's only one. I don't think I've ever seen two magazine clips. I could be absolutely wrong, right? So who knows? If there's another magazine clips, that's great. Then we finished off our reload time. We don't have to worry about reloads anymore, right? So that's a great thing. That's a great problem to have. He's just blowing things up, which is good, which is fantastic. Still want that teddy bear though. That teddy bear is something I'm still kind of looking for. But I'm kind of excited to see the huntress as well, because she's, with her reload time with the arrows, oh my gosh, it's gonna be nuts. And with penetrate and multi-shot, I think that's gonna be a good combination. Part of the reason why I thought about doing it with the huntress and not the medic is just because it's like pure like damage. Like all three of these guys are like, except for the tank, but we made the tank more damage wise, right? We made the tank like pure damage, and that's what we wanted in the first place anyway, so that's okay. But yeah, like big time, yeah. All right, I'm kind of hoping the huntress yet, but there she is. All right, so The problem I'm having right now, well, we can go ahead and get her. It's better off to go ahead and get that and get the critical hit chance. So we're gonna go ahead and get that. We got most of his abilities that we wanted. They're already done and taken care of. So if we get a chance to get her abilities up, there's a lot of abilities that of hers that I want to get up, so it's gonna be important. Sugar Rush. This one's gonna be a good one, and I think this is a good time to do it, because it's just gonna increase. I'm not looking so much of the reload time, but more of the firing rate. So that's the one I want to kind of see a little bit more. So Sugar Rush is one I want, but I still need that teddy bear. The teddy bear would be nice, you know. Right now, are we in Sugar Rush? No, because our reload time is still 13%. So we're gonna look into fighting a boss. There's a boss right here. I know. Now our reload time is only 11%. Interesting. 11.5. 14. What is going on? 3. So 13. Our reload time is just jumping everywhere. I have no idea what our reload time is doing, but it didn't seem to really give us too much on that after killing him. So maybe sugar time is not the best option on this one. I might have just, you know, there might have been something else better. Either that or it's just not registering correctly, or maybe I'm not looking at it right. Right, but right now the firing is just okay. Eagle Eye. This is a great one here, right? Eagle Eye, we want those crit hit chance, and what more crit hit chance means more crit hit damage, more crit hit damage, just bigger numbers, right? And that's what we want to see. Waiting, come on, let's go. In the middle of the street. Oh, there we go. Let's go. There's still no bosses. Like we're just hitting the 20-minute mark now, and it's good. It's fantastic that we're just hitting the 20-minute mark. There we go. And it's starting to look pretty, like really. The build's starting to look pretty good. We haven't really struggled too much yet. Once again, this is helping us overall. Looks like it's helping us as a group because it's giving it to as the team and not just into her. So we're gonna go ahead and increase that another 4. All we're doing is just now having better chances of getting more crit chance, more crit hits in there, more double damage basically. And we want to try to avoid seeing those white numbers and more of the other numbers. Okay. Obviously banishing the pills. We don't want that. I want to reroll because I want teddy bear. Heavy metal. All right. I am not gonna worry about the heavy metal. And I'm not worried about the chick magnet. I feel like there's something else that I probably want to ban before other than that. Yeah, there's other things I'll ban. Chick magnet is not a bad thing, but reroll. Teddy bear. Yes, finally. Okay, we got our teddy bear. Oh my gosh. This is what we needed. Okay, so now we can start getting some of the other survivability things. So it's a key point to have this. I know it sounds silly, but it is a key point to have that teddy bear because we want to go ahead and make sure that items are dropping constantly. Not only is it going to be good for us, these power-ups are going to be good for us, but also as well, yeah, her weapon has not been dropping. Like her bow. Looking for her bow in there and still not dropping. All right, but anyway, yeah, we want these power-ups to constantly keep coming. We want magnets to drop because when we pick up, I think it's the pick where you, I think that's the one, where you get the power-up, you get instant reload and some health. Right, there's another one that also gives you a good amount of health too when you pick up items. I think it's the magnets. That's a fantastic one, right? Whenever we get the magnets, we regenerate so much health. That's really important. Oh. Oh yeah, we're looking good. We're looking like real good. All right, there's the bow finally. All right. Got some points on the bow. So one of the things I like about this build is that I'm always looking for the bosses. I'm hunting them down instead of me running away. I'm not. Ooh, solar panel. Ooh, reload time is what we want because we're at 13%, right? So yeah, we want that reload time. Reload time, fire rate, then cooldown reductions, then weapon. Well, no, sorry, weapon damage, then cooldown reductions, and then yeah. So and crit hit chance, crit hit. It's just there's so much we want, right? Because everything kind of helps us do damage, and that's one of the big things. I feel like there's so much more offensive stuff than there is defense. Oh my god, man, this cough is horrible. All right, we're going through. I'm just looking for more bosses to kill. This is just, we're just very, very strong right now. Like, it's nuts how strong we are. Let's get some power up. All right, so penetration is not the number one thing we need, but we want, oh gosh, so many. More of our stuff is not ability based. Our damage is coming from our weapons. So we'll go ahead and do we'll do more movement speed because I think that's just gonna help us out in the long run. Even though there's not a lot of movement speed stuff here. All right, let's get another. We want bow. So once we increase her weapon and start getting her multi-shot and also her I think it's explosive shot, those are gonna be really, really good. Those are gonna be fantastic. That's gonna help out. She's literally just shooting. She's just pop, 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 throwing them as fast as we can, but not as fast as the tank. The tank's still just kind of blowing up things. We have everybody here is a range. So one of the things I also been noticing on my last run is with Ghost, he's really good with melee, but with close range. But notice this right here, like we are literally killing everything around us as fast as possible. Nothing's coming towards us. Like we are literally going towards them. So it's literally just keeping it out there. We don't even have decoy out yet. We still have to get decoy just in case. Like this is really good. This is a really good comp so far. I haven't had any issues. Now I will say once we get to the, and this might be one I want to take to the Wastelands. Wastelands is going to be a good okay, here we go. So we can go with really good damage or survivability. Pick is not bad. Hear me out. Pick is not bad. It's actually a pretty good thing to have. But I feel like heavy metal is more important because heavy metal collects the magnet power that regenerates 250 health instead of just 50. And we're not really worried about our reload speed anymore or instantly reload our weapons because, yeah. So this could be something that can be picked up later on. I'm going to go with the damage. Yeah, I know you're going to say, well, you're already destroying them. No one's coming near you. So. But it's good to start always constantly upgrading your damage because if you don't, well, then guess what? You might just fall, catch yourself in a pickle. We don't want that. All right, what's our crit at? Our crit is, I didn't even get to see. Where's my crit hit chance? Is 36. Still not that great. I want to hit like the 45 to 50 mark kind of area. That's where I really want to push. And right now we're still not seeing like him blasting too hard because things are dying from so far away. Like it's just, yeah, like I can't even explain it. Let's get this. Clean up the map a little bit. Like, even ran towards that boss. Like, it's nice at 25 minutes. These are feeling like still like if it was the first minute of running this, right? So we're still feeling like, holy smokes, this is cool. Like, they're dying, nothing's coming towards us, we're protected by our turrets, and we still have a lot more stuff coming in. I'm chasing bosses, right? Like, I want these bosses to come towards me because I want to see where I go. Now, all right, let's see here. Oh, there's the zombie decoy. Zombie decoy is a good pick to have. It's not bad, especially when we're moving around. Overall, really good. Now I've seen people do zombie decoy and survive for long. Okay, so see, once again, we still have that. We still have that pickup pick, right? But I'm still not wanting it just yet because that reload time and the ability cooldown still looking pretty good. Still looking pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and go with the solar panel because now that reload time is gonna be what, 3.5%. That's really nice. Like, it's really nice. We want that. We want to see that. So yeah. Literally, honestly, we can do the 1%, but really 3.5 with nothing else, I think it's pretty good. Like, 1.5, and I don't even know where I lost a little bit of where I lost 2% of reload. But whatever it is, you know, it's just blasting. We're like, he's spraying things down so fast. It's great, and bosses are still just not coming towards me. Now, we still don't have multi-shot, so I'm kind of excited to see how her multi-shot's gonna look like. So we're gonna see those as well. Let's go get that, put things away. We're just boom. Oh, there's a boss coming up. Didn't even see the boss, and yeah, that boss went bye-bye. All right, so let's see here. Our fire rate is 144. So now we're gonna start looking at what frenzy gives us. I'm not saying like frenzy from the tank, but more of the killing spree, I guess is the proper name you want to call it. So once we see another killing spree, we're gonna see, there it is. All right, so that star, killing spree, boom, or killing frenzy. So 144 to 212. That's not bad. We can do that. We can make it at 212 if it's always going to constantly give us that. 212 is not that hard to hit. At least I don't think. I could be completely wrong. I haven't done the math. Okay. Really? Wow. I really need some rerolls. Wow. I'm gonna get rid of this one and go with the 10% dodge. 20% dodge. I mean, it's cool. We tried that. We tried the dodge build with 50%, and I felt like I had a 50-50 chance of them hitting me, and it seemed like that 50% chance. They just hit me hard, and yeah, it hurt. So there's the multi-shot. All right, we got the multi-shot going off. Boop, boop, boop. All right, there's a couple bosses. Love to see that. Love to see that. Come here. Remember, we're boss hunters, right? We want to find bosses. We want to make sure that they don't overlap or anything else like this. This is a really nice, decent build. I'm loving this. It's like, I think this is a good build to try in the Wastelands. This is one of the builds I probably will end up doing and trying to get into, because once I get that going, oh man, it's gonna blow things up. All right, we're moving on. Come on. Now we're almost hitting the 30-minute mark, right? So that's always a fantastic thing. That means we're doing good. Ooh, I know an item, but I want to, like I said again, always like to find the bosses, get them down before they get me, right? Make them afraid of me, not the other way around. All right. Collecting, there we go. Okay, so the heavy metal, that is probably one I do want. I want this one because if I get that, that's just a good extra. It's a good extra, what do you call it? Health glow, right? So that's a health globe right there alone. Now we don't get as many, but you never know when we do need them. So it's important to make sure that we tend to have those just for in case. All right, another multi-shot. Let's go. They're just, see, look, health globe right there. Eagle eye. Yeah, we'll do the eagle eye. That'll give us 40%. We're getting to the point where that crit chance is looking good. It's not exactly where we still want it at, but still having 40% is almost all the time double damage. So we're doubling our damage. That's increasing. Oh, I know what was why our reload speed and everything else is so like up and down. It's because of the mod chip, right? We're critting so many times. Our crit is happening so much, and it's just reducing it. That's why it's so crazy. So honestly, yeah, I don't think we need any more reload, right? Like it just, in all honest truth, like with the amount that we're critting, we should be able to keep it to very close to 1 or just at 1%. So if push comes to shove, if there's no other options and we need that reload and get that reload, fine, you know, okay, whatever. But if there's something else that we could use that will benefits it, then yeah, like something like this would have been good to have. Actually gonna go with the max health. I'm gonna start looking at the health motions a little bit more now. Increasing a little bit more, that will give us to 1700. Ooh, excuse me. 1700 is gonna be kind of good for us. So because we're just gonna try to build up from there. Helicopter strike. Boom. Oh, another boss. Boom. No boss. Boss is down. Ooh, 2 bosses. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my gosh. We're just mowing them down. You know, we're just mowing them down. All right, good. We got another SOS. That means another ability that we can go. We can actually finish up all our abilities. Like the way we're moved, like going through this is looking good. This is looking great. Helicopter strike, done. Don't even have to worry about helicopter strike anymore. Haven't been worried one bit yet, but that doesn't mean that we placed our guard down, right? We still want to make sure that we're being careful. We want to make sure we're not just running around and losing health here and there, because remember, we don't have a medic. We don't have a lot of health regeneration, so we want to really be careful what we're doing. We want to save those health bars or health units. We want to save those magnets unless we haven't picked up any items for quite a bit. We want to make sure that we're being smart about that. Now, right here, like I'm owning the streets. I'm owning this. You know, nothing's coming at us. You know, even that doesn't stay up long enough to even charge at me. That's how strong it is. And there's still more things we can still kind of get in items, not necessarily in power. Maybe the huntress, like she still needs like maybe her upgraded multi-shot, but other than that, like we're blasting through here. We're going through. Nothing's coming near us. I haven't been stressed or worried or anything else like that. There's no close calls because they don't come close enough to get a close call, right? Like nothing has been getting close. So it's been a fantastic thing. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick that up. See if we can get another. There we go, multi-shot. So we're just adding more bolts, right? We're adding more arrows shooting out with the multi-shot, and with her rapid fire coming out like that, like boom. All right, so now we have 5 arrows going out, and they're each doing 340 damage. The reload, insane. So like this is a good sign. Now let's see what we can get here. Slingshot. Okay, so yes, once again, I know I can do the pickup power. I know, but crit hit chance, that is the last thing I'm looking for here, and that's what I want to kind of see. So we're gonna go with the slingshot. We want that. We want that 50% crit. So we're almost guaranteed every single time that we're going to crit. And with the amount of times we're firing at something, it's gonna be good. It's gonna show like it's doing those damage. And remember, it's not just the tank that's blasting, it's the hunter, it's the It's the SWAT member, right? So it's like all these guys are just doing a great job. All right. Now, we do have firing rate, which can be good, but we do want to probably increase our weapon damage. Even though it's only 5%, we still, quote unquote, get a little bit of armor. Oh, armor, right? Okay. Honestly, I'm probably underselling the armor. I think armor is probably pretty good. I'm just comparing it to the bonus from the power up, and literally the reason why I say that is because the frenzy, like the killing spree or killing frenzy, gives us, you know, a little firing rate and also reload, reduced reload time. We can do that. We can do that ourselves. But I can never ever be able to get 1000 armor. I'll never be able to get that. So it's like I'm better off just trying to get the power up than trying to get armor. So that's my intel. All right, so this is gonna be good. Now I'm gonna lose damage here. So here's the thing. Here's my thing here. We're gonna increase what we get 4 arrows on this one. I'm wondering if her multi-shot is better than her explosive shot. That's my god honest truth. I want to know if her multi-shot's better than her explosive shot. And that's another one that we have to look into. Because her multi-shot's already shooting so many. It's penetrating things. So what can it be? You know, like, I don't know. So, yeah, we'll do the explosive shot. That's less arrows, meaning less damage, less spray, right? Part of the reason why I was just like kind of thinking to myself, like, you know, do I really want the explosive shot? But I swear I remember that when I was playing this game, and I was just kind of just trying to get, you know, leveling up and things like that. I remember explosive shot doing a lot of damage, like a lot of damage. I even heard some people, some other YouTubers as well, saying that, you know, hey, it's probably one of the best ones. Now, I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll look into this. All right, so another item. Good. Loving this. Still not having any issues. Still nothing's coming near us. We're gravy. All right, so cooldown, ability cooldown reduction is really good, and yeah. So it really comes down to this: do we want more health bonus? Right? Because really, honestly, ability cooldowns can be helpful. That means that we can get that means our regular cooldown, right? Yeah, it's cooldown reduction. Yeah. So if cooldown reduction, it wouldn't be bad. That's more enrage for the tank. That's more items drop from the decoy drops, even though it's just 5%. So yeah, we'll go ahead and finish off the solar power. Solar power is done, so we're not going to see that one anymore. Got 3 out of that. So hopefully we get more options. And back in the middle of the road, middle of the street. Once again, reload time's a lot less. Holy smokes. The reload time on her explosive shot is 0.011. I want to know what the next one's gonna be. Like, that's what's crazy. All right, let's go ahead. Let me get this here because I don't want that to fade away. It would be a waste not to use it. You know, it's like free damage. Oh, it's just 4. Okay, so literally, it's not bad. We'll see. 4, I think it's 4 arrows, right? It does shoot like crazy. Look, that was without frenzy. Oh my goodness, that is nuts. That was without killing frenzy. Holy smokes. Yo, this build is going to be pretty sick. It is pretty sick. I love it. I love this. This is fantastic. We have decoys. We have things exploding. We have, you know, nothing is coming. Like, it's a decently good build. All right, now this is overall damage. This is literally legit overall damage. We can do this, but once again, I want a little bit more damage. I want to keep up with their health increasing. So the fire rate going out faster and the crit damage going out. Yeah, we're going to do that. Let's do it. There's no reason for us not to. Now we're back in the middle of the street. We're just, all right, there's another boss. Where'd he go? There he is. So see, that one, I mean, yeah, we still mowed him down. Yes, I know. We still mowed him down, but it took maybe like, you know, half a second longer, right? So that's part of the reason why I want to kind of keep up with the damage. Let's see. Let's go with the minefield. Now we're just trying to pick up the last little bits. Look at this. There's still not enough time to charge at me, right? So still not charging at me. That one did a swing and I dodged it. I saw that green thing said dodge. So I didn't move out of the way and he would have hit me, but my 20% dodge helped me out. I think this is the last 3 abilities. From the thing of it, I think those are the last 3 abilities that we have to deal with. That is, that's a good sign. That means that we did. Now, given the fact that we did not upgrade the tank's weapon fully, we just did it at the base level. So, remember, right, that's also missing as well, too. So, just keep that in mind. Now, I am starting, not that I'm starting to feel pressure. I'm starting to move around. It's not as clear as it was earlier, right? So, our damage is, their health is going up higher. Okay. So we gotta bring it up. We gotta bring our game up. Once again, there's no reason for us not to increase our weapon damage. No reason not to increase our firing rate. We want to have this. We want to. Now I do want to have a little bit more survivability or toughness. I guess that's another thing too. We can look at it is this. We can call some things survivability and something, but toughness can be considered, you know, survivability, right? So. All right. Oh, that's right. We saw that decoy. We didn't finish the decoy yet. Okay. Still waiting. I'm still waiting just to see if we get another more bosses. Come on. I want to use. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That way doesn't. All right. Never mind. Hey, it's just not coming. Oh man. Oh, there's the boss now. Okay, good. Because that's where the SOS is as well. Dude, that thing just mows it down. It's a great thing. Like it's great to see that, and that's why I want to see what the multi-shot would have been if we had that. Oh, I even forgot about penetration. Look at that. We still got like 5 items, 5 abilities still to level up. So we still got a ways to go. And we're at level 66. So that's the other thing too. Is like I need to see what levels are what. Wow, that thing just went down. It's amazing. Banish hammer. At this point right now, I'm not worried about it. Crit hit chance, crit hit damage. Once again, we want the damage, right? Maybe not so much the chance. The chance is just a plus, but the crit hit damage is what we were looking for, and that is only a little bit. It's not like it's a major thing, but it does add up. So if we keep adding that up, and it's just making it better, it's making it stronger. That's what we want to see. We're looking. We're hunting down these bosses because that's what we want. We want to keep hunting them down. Everything's still being pretty separated, pretty good. Looking so far so good. Not having too much issues. I'm just looking for the red arrows, watching my feet. Yeah, we're just looking strong. I love it. Like, I don't know. I just feel even better than the medic. The medic's great. Don't get me wrong. Like, it has that good, nice cheap death, but I feel like she doesn't give enough. Besides, like some life steal and stuff like that, I just feel like it's just not enough. There's other good values that we can do to make this build better, and I think this is a great thing to have. We're going. Okay. Oh, all right. So zombie decoy's done. That's great. I know there's a boss up there, but I want to get this item. I want to see what this item's going to give me. All right. Frying pan, once again, extra damage. Really could use that. Now, this also is pretty good too, because we can reduce the cooldown on what we get. But as of right now, let's do the frying pan. And that'll eventually come back again. We want to make sure we have the damage going out. The cooldown is helpful, but right now I'm not relying so much on cooldown reduction more than just pure damage, like making sure that these guys are getting mowed down, making sure that's fast. We're already at 1% reload, so there's no reason for us like to ever worry about that. The shots are going out fast. Now I'm wondering if I want to go ahead, because we have the SWAT does a lot of damage as well too, but I'm wondering if it had sniper, if it was the sniper one, how much more damage that would be. Now his reload, like it would take a lot longer obviously compared to the assault, but with our reload being the way it is, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be so much faster. It'll react just as much as it's doing right now. We'll see. It's something to play around with. I didn't get to do the sniper one as much because you know, I wanted to test this out. This just seems to be a lot of fun. But yeah, I want to check that out. And that's the other thing too, is like we're doing this build I'm doing right now is, so far as we're at the 41-minute mark, right? Oh, that congratulations letter. Now you show up. Jeez. The fire rate's good. It's between these two, and right now, once again, I'm still looking for damage. So we're gonna go with this. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's already like 41 minutes, right? And all to see how well this build is, right? Now I'm trying to look to see how the build's gonna be after the fact, right? Like I have to make one change. So instead of the assault, what would it feel like to do it with the sniper? That takes basically another 40 minutes just to get that tested. Also another chance to make sure that the items we get are going. Ooh, I almost ran into that. Ooh, man. Just to see where it's at. Like, it's one of those things, like it takes a lot to test this out. It's not something that is easy to be tested out. So we just gotta play around. We gotta take our time and just kind of keep working on it. And that's why I want to kind of, man, that's what I mean by I have to watch my feet, dude. Like I'm gonna run into them, and that's what's gonna be the death of me. And I think that's what killed me last night. I was playing it and it's just like I just died, but I was losing so much focus. I'm so tired. Okay, penetration done. 65%. 65% of the time it's gonna penetrate. Her bows are gonna penetrate, which is good. It's fine, fantastic. We want that. They're still dying. Was there an arrow? Yeah, there's an arrow over here. Got an item over here. I just gotta watch out for the bombs. Okay, all three of these are actually fantastic. Weapon damage is great. Weapon damage is like the really big one. But the crit hit damage is plus 10. So we already have 55% on that. Ooh, let's go with the crit hit. We're just gonna go with the crit hit. I mean, all this is just now we're just doing more damage. But the thing about it, they're really small. It's not like we're not increasing our abilities. We're just increasing the damage of it. Now, there's a lot of things that we could use, cooldown reduction, things like that. There's still so many items that we still need. So, I want to see what we can get and how far along we get. I wonder, I want to know if there's a point where, ooh, what was that? Get out of here. I want to know if there's a point where you can get all the items, and then what happens after that? After you get all the items, what next? What is there? Is it gold? Is it money? Is it health? That wouldn't be fun. That's not fun. I want more items. But obviously they don't want to put too much items on into the game, because then what ends up happening is you know, no one gets to see what they want to have. So I think if they tend to do that, obviously putting more rerolls, putting more things like that into the game will help, but it will not solve the problem. So you want to be careful not adding too much items. And if you do, you can do like what Vampire Survivor did, where you can banish certain items before the game even starts, and then just play that way, right? So if we know we're not using the congratulation letter, then banish it, right? Banish that before you start the game, so that way it never pops up. That's a fantastic thing. Okay. We're looking at the crit hit damage, so we're gonna probably go with the Scouter. Just because the crit hit chance also is gonna go up to 60, which is almost guaranteed for us to always still keep critting. So, not that it's gonna make a huge difference, but every little bit's gonna count. So that's what we're kind of looking for. Every little bit. We're still exploding. They're still shooting. They're you know, they're hanging. It's good. We're hanging. Now I don't remember what our personal record was. I want to say it was 47 minutes, right? Or was it 50? I can't remember. I really can't remember. I think it was 48 minutes. But even if it is 48 minutes, my goal is to get that 1 hour. I want the 1 hour. I want to hit that 1 hour mark. We're looking good on it. We're pushing through. All right, and we got, oh my god, that boss just like ran out of nowhere. He's like, come over here. We're looking good, looking really strong. I'm still looking for another. Oh, we got SOS. So SOS. There we go. Look at that, just mowing things down. Oh my gosh, he wouldn't die. He's like, it won't die. Obviously still, I know we're going more offensive than defense. We didn't banish the defense, we're just not picking it yet, right? Because right now that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to survive by, and obviously if we get an option to get some more health, fine, whatever. Yeah, you know, having more health is never a bad thing. All right, so this one's done. Boom, there we go. We are literally done. Like, we have 2 abilities left. This is a good feeling. Good feeling. Now we're actually playing. What? What got me? No. Oh, no. What? What killed me? Oh my gosh. What killed me? I didn't beat my personal. No. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, what we're waiting for. Oh, I can't believe that. I don't even know what I ran into. I could have done better. I saw a boss. I was moving around because he spawned. The boss that charges spawn and his arrow stays still. But the problem is his spawn animation comes out and his arrow stays still, and then when he's ready to charge, he doesn't show where he's charging. You always have to constantly keep moving, right? You're always gonna have to keep moving because he's then gonna charge. He's gonna face you and charge right away. Not enough time to kind of barely have enough time to react to dodge out of that. That's literally what I was watching. Now I knew there was another guy coming out there, but I don't know if I got hit by an explosion or poison shot. Like, no. Oh, that was so good. Oh no, man. Oh. Should have got more armor, huh? All right. So there's no what? Oh, because it was only out for 8 seconds. I was like, no way grenade did 6,000 DPS, but it was only out for 8 seconds. That's why. The assault did the best with the ricochet. So obviously assault and ricochet kind of combined them, putting them together because they do tend to go hand on hand. You need to be shooting with the assault rifle to get the ricochet. So we're looking at 35k, right? 35, no, sorry, not 35k, 3,500 DPS, which is not bad. It really isn't. Overall damage with it, we're looking at 6 million, 3 million, 9 million damage. That's good. Huntress. Explosive arrow. She only had that for about 12 minutes of the match, but 4k DPS is not bad. Her multi-shot. So I wanna kind of look at this here. Multi-shot was half the time, and in half the time, yeah, multi-shot would not be the way to go. I'm looking at this right now. Look, all right, so if multi-shot was up twice as long, let's just say we double it, right? That's literally under 4,000, which explosive shot just gives it a tiny bit more. But overall with the damage, it's still only giving us barely even a million damage overall. This one gave us 3 million. So yeah, explosive shot seems to be the one to go. I think that's a good one to have overall. Now the tank. Shotgun. Man, it's not impressive. Not impressive. I think I did more last time. 9 million damage. I'm just not impressed. I think, what was it? We did 12 million with the shotgun last time. Yeah. The one we did before was 12 million damage. Now it probably had a longer time, and obviously it had 2 extra minutes on there. So yeah, we're missing off on that. But it did do 4,000 DPS. I feel like the DPS damage, the damage per second, I feel like was a little bit higher in our last one on that one. So I need to see what we did have and what we didn't have compared to the first time on the video, and see what we can do to make it better. Right. Obviously we want to increase more damage. We want to have those damage increases. Maybe having more cooldown reduction with the Fury Unleash. I think that would help out too. Having that procced a lot more would help, because I think Fury also increases his damage as well, and having that happen a lot more often, it's just more damage with the shotgun. So it's just kind of seeing that. Also, it could also be too that when we got the tank, right? When do we got the tank second? So I don't know. We'll kind of check it out and do some more research on that one as well too. But still not as impressed compared to the first one. But I want to come back on this one as well too. I'm just really upset that we died at something silly like. And if we had a cheat death, hey, guess what? We could have survived. Right? So it's one of those things. Is it worth taking the Huntress out? She's doing some damage too. She's kind of keeping up, not overall damage, but you got to give it fair note that, you know, she only had 12 minutes. He had 40 minutes, right? So let's say if we even tripled that, 3 million times that, she could do some damage. Her explosive arrow can really do some damage. So that could be something else as well too, that we can use her instead of him with the shotgun. But his Fury Unleash also helps out. These things, not so much. I mean, the bombing strike's nice. The blade's not bad. The mine's okay, but you can kind of see like these two here. They just don't do much. They're just there to be there. So this doesn't help. He has these two. This is what's so great about him. A Huntress, she has zombie decoy. I'm not looking for the damage. I'm looking for the decoy on that. She has Eagle Eye, which is, you know, boom, more crit chance, more crit damage. Penetrate, which is literally giving her to have a 65% chance for her shots to go through, just like his ricochets on his. Which honestly, I wish they would have done something like that. Figure out the damage on there. But yeah. So helicopter strike, turret, it's okay. It's there. Grenade, this is not long enough to actually really compare, but so she might be better than him. So maybe we do SWAT, Huntress, and Medic, and let's see where we go with that. I just don't like the Medic. Oh my gosh, I really just don't like the Medic. I don't. I like her, but I don't like her because I don't want to keep constantly relying on that cheat death or relying on a lot of health or relying like health steal. I need to do more testing on that. But anyway, that is it for today, guys. I really do appreciate it. We'll catch you on the next video, guys. And once again, just remember to comment down if you guys have any ideas for any builds or any combinations of items you want me to try out. Remember, this is still just testing it out. I don't think this is the full game out yet either, right? So we're still missing out a full another, like, if you look at this, GG easy. Oh no, try again. Whoa, kill characters? What's this? Oh, I can kill my character. Okay, cool. I didn't know that was an option. That's actually pretty nice. As you can see, there's still a whole nother set of items or a set of abilities they have to come into. Oh, go back. So you have a whole nother set of items, 3 other players, which I guarantee they're not going to just stop at 3. All right, and I guarantee this, and because you have 3 other players, and on top of that, 3 more of those, your achievements are going to go up higher too. Because think about it, right? Every achievement we got like almost an item. So like getting to survive the SWAT, we get a new item. So we're looking at what other abilities are going to come around, what kind of game changes we're looking at. Only one I'm missing here is a recycle, but I never use recycle, so that's why I never really went to get it. Now, can I do it? I can. I'm not really worried about it, but I can. I just feel like there's other things I want to do, test out, right? So anyway, once again, let me know, guys. I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye, guys.